This is Greg, the Uber driver. Today is Wednesday, September the 20th, and I posted 2 or 3 days ago a comment about Governor DeSantis was giving false information about the crime statistics in Florida. He was saying that Florida is at a 50-year low, that he was using very, very, very incomplete data. Only like 8% of all the police departments in Florida were reporting, and he's gotten called out on NBC News tonight. So I called this out 2 or 3 days ago. If you go back and look at my videos, and I'm just going to add the video to what I've already said. But basically, Governor DeSantis is going around the country lying that Florida is at a 50-year low for crime when there is very incomplete data. Only 8% of all the police forces in Florida have reported. So how can you make such a statement? I mean, he learned it from Trump, I guess. You just tell one whopper, you say anything you want to say that comes out of your mouth, and you don't need facts to back it up. You just make a statement. Well, that is just insane. How can you support anybody for governor or president that they basically just make up lies? Now, I know some of y'all voted for Trump, but, you know, that lying stuff's got to stop. You can't do that. You can't do that. I know as a teacher, I did that in class, I'd be fired. So how can you, as a politician, as a governor or a wannabe president, basically just make up stuff that's not true and people vote for you? Are they that? Yeah, they are. They are. They are that dim. That those light bulbs are burned out. You know, those elevators don't go to the basement. You know, and look at what they've done. Lauren Boebert, I mean, talk about winners. So, yeah, but this is really bad. So here's the video from NBC.
50-year low. So leadership matters. We showed how to get it done. So the result of all that we've done is the crime rate in Florida is at a 50-year low.
So we have the story that just dropped on NBCnews.com. 3 former officials with Florida's Department of Law Enforcement saying that DeSantis has been using incomplete statistics to paint a rosy portrait of crime levels in that state. And the former officials say state law enforcement staff have repeatedly warned DeSantis that his claims are based on incomplete data and that they are impossible to verify. A spokesman for the FDLE says the criticism is unfounded and crime is indeed at a 50-year low. The governor's office didn't reply to our request for comment. NBC's Matt Dixon broke the story and joins us now. Matt, so a lot of this is about how crime data, how these stats are counted, right? Talk to us about why your sources say the numbers the governor is citing are bad.
Aaron, thanks for having me. It's really important to sort of break this up into 2 buckets: how data is collected and how Governor DeSantis sort of is presenting it to the country as part of his presidential campaign. Florida collects crime data like most other agencies across the country. Not everyone always reports. It's sometimes voluntary, so they kind of use an algorithm. I'm not a math guy, but there's an algorithm that's used to sort of fill in those gaps. Florida does that just like everyone else. What's different is Governor DeSantis has gone out on the campaign trail and as governor and touted those numbers as definitively showing a 50-year crime low in Florida. And that statement is just something that can't be backed up with facts at this point. And that's what the sort of former FDLE people were relaying to us.
And Matt, how important has this narrative been for this tough on crime message, really? I mean, obviously, it's a big concern for GOP primary voters.
Sure. Tough on crime is a hugely important message from a Republican, primary voter standpoint. And you had pointed out a few leading into this hit that the Governor DeSantis has said it time and time again. He said it during the Republican debates. He said it during his launch for his presidential campaign. And he used it as governor even before that. So this 50-year crime low talking point has been a very, very prominent one for him as governor and presidential candidate. And the idea that it might be a 50-year crime low could exist. But what folks are telling us is that there's just no way to tell with the data the state has. It's very incomplete.
All right. You can read more of Matt's reporting on NBCnews.com right now. Matt Dixon, we appreciate it. Thank you.